What's up guys, it is Shipwreck Samantha here and welcome to week 2 of Sketchbook Sundays. I will say this week was a bit difficult for me because a lot of the drawings I was not happy with. Starting with Monday, this was my first drawing of the week, and I was trying to work on more three-quarter faced views like I was talking about last week, and ended up with this. The proportions are off. The body's too small, the ear's too small, and this is what happens when I try to draw without references. But I just decided to just roll with it and keep going, so that's why it says rolling with the problems, and just decided to move on. And that seems to be something I'm doing a lot lately, is just moving on when I'm not happy with a drawing. And so I don't really like it, but that's okay. This eye is too high, or the bridge of this nose is too low. One of those, I need to move the bridge and the nose up. And the smile's okay. I've usually been really bad with open mouth smiles, and the ear is just bugging me, but I just kept going. Same with this drawing. I was trying to do a no reference drawing of a guy, and it didn't work. The ear needs to move back, the neck is too small, and just overall I was not happy with it. And I guess it still resembles a guy, but at the same time, I'm not happy with it. And so Wednesday I went on to do a actual reference drawing, and it looks better, but it just still doesn't look quite right, and I haven't quite placed what it is. Maybe if I walk away from this drawing for a while and come back to it in a couple weeks, I'll be able to figure out what is off about this drawing. Feel free to comment and tell me if you can figure out what it is that doesn't look right about this drawing. Please let me know. Thursday I was actually with my sister watching Downton Abbey, and I realized I still had to draw for that day and it was getting late, but I found this reference of a fawn that I just loved, and it took a lot of tries to get it right, and I'm not familiar with deer anatomy and proportions much, but I do really love how it turned out. The posing just makes it look so cute. Friday I decided I wanted to work on more clothing, and so I found some references for skirts and just the way the fabric moves and flows, and so I picked 2 out and drew them and just sort of get an idea of how the fabric folds and moves with movement and when it's picked up and moved around, so I think this was helpful. This is the drawing I did last night, Saturday night, and this was also a no reference drawing. Overall, I'm just not really happy with it because I was trying to do that afro style hair and it just didn't really work out. I wanted to work on more expressions, and I will say I was able to accomplish the expression I wanted to show, but I'm really struggled with open mouths. To me, her mouth looks like a beak, and I can't get the image out of my head, and I just wish I could have done the hair justice, but I could not. Like, coarse fine hair I love because of how it can get into those big afros. It's just so pretty, but I am not good at capturing it. It just looks like she was electrocuted. And so the one thing I don't like about this drawing is the hair, but I am happy with the expression. And then this I just finished a few minutes ago, and I wasn't sure what I was going to draw today until I found a picture on Pinterest of this adorable lion, and I'm pretty sure it's from the same artist that did this owl that I referenced last week. But it was so cute that I wanted to draw it. It really reminded me of Simba in the I Just Can't Wait to Be King sequence. And so I wanted to draw it, and I'm really happy with this because I've realized that when I do cartoon drawings, I seem to be much happier with it because it's a cartoon and I'm not stressed about making it realism. And so maybe that's something I need to work towards more, is doing more cartoon stuff instead of realism, because realism can get frustrating and stressful. So this is definitely something I want to explore more. You can see graphite all over my hands. Well, that is all I have for you guys today, and thank you so much for watching this week's update, and I will see you guys Friday.